Hello and welcome to my demo. Today I'm going to give you a quick demo of the Order Transact wireless tablet POS system. What you see today in front of you is the basic POS system. So you have a cash register, a POS system computer, and a receipt printer. Just basic setup for the front counter, and on the right is your wireless tablet system. It's a Dell Venue Pro, and this is the tablet you would use to take your customer orders at their tables. And it is strongly recommended to use a Dell Venue Pro because it's versatile, it's robust, and it's easily handheld. So I would strongly recommend a Dell Venue Pro. And to start with, let's start with something basic. Your basic operation, which is taking a customer order, receiving the customer order in the kitchen, and then processing that payment of the order. And for today's demo, obviously you can't see the Wi-Fi here in front of you. And for printing off the kitchen orders, I'm going to use the same printer which you see at the back to print off my kitchen orders as well. Ideally, you won't want to use a wireless kitchen printer, which is not too difficult to set up these days. Epson is a good choice. So let's get going. Let's start off with a new order. Let's do the new order on the wireless. So I go new dining, order number 23, table number say 15, food, main, 2 mains, and I want an entree as well. Entree, and I go submit. See, the color of the table has changed from a green to red, which means the table is now occupied. Also wait for the order to come out. There you go, that's my order. Order number 23, table number 15, 4 items there. To process the payment, this is what we need to do next. Obviously, you can process the payment on your wireless tablet as well. However, you don't have a cash drawer, so it depends what you want to use. But however, now to show the function of the cash drawer, I'm going to use this tablet here. Refresh. There you go. Table 15 is now here. That's all. Everything marked in red, as you can see in the screen there. Hope you can. Which means it's not paid. So I click the pay button, loads me a receipt. I click 1 main and 1 entree to pay. $30, give me a discount of 10%. That brings it down to $27.81. $30 and pay cash. Cash draw's popped up. That's my receipt, and the color of the receipts changed from, as you can see here, the color of the receipts changed from red to green, which means that receipt's paid. Click the pay button, gives me another receipt, load the other items, and that's $25. I pay $50 there. This gives me $25 change, and I go pay cash. Same thing happens, cash draw pops out, the receipt's printed, and the color of the receipt is changed from a red to green, which means everything's paid for. And yes, the system is operationally reversible, which means you can reverse the payment. Cash was popped out, means give the customer's money back. And yes, you can delete the receipt as well. So, system is operationally successful. You can go from A to B, and you can also go from B to A. What other features do we have here? You can print the receipt again in case the customer's lost his receipt. You can give him another receipt. That's no dramas. Let's go back to the main screen again. And here you can see your tables. Number 15 is there. So what's not paid for yet, because we deleted that receipt. We'll reverse some payments there. And now let's go back to your Let's go through other features. Cash management screen. This is the screen you use to load your startup shift, which is when you start your shift. You want to load your cash register with some money. You put that in there, and say you start processing payments. The cash register gets loaded. You want to move money to your vault. You put that in as a negative value there, and then this end of shift. So end of the shift, you take all your money, put it in the vault, and you put that in there as well. And there's the option of putting cash flow reports, which gives you detailed reports on your receipt printer here. We'll show you that in a second. We can do that now. Hold on. There we go. So that's my cash flow report. It shows you how much money moved in, how many sales you made, how many were cash, how many were card sales, and how much money moved out, which is your transfer to vault, your end of shift. And cash in is basically your startup shift, the change which you added in between. And basically it gives you a variance report, which tells you what happened, how much money came in, how much money went out, and if there's any variance there. You're ideally on a good day, on a perfect day, your variance should be 0. But yeah, you put something else here, but that's only test data. And that's to print the cash flow for this terminal. However, you have multiple terminals, you can go cash flow all. This gives you the cash flow report for every single terminal connected on your network. And if you want to take petty cash out, you key in the amount here and you go open the cash draw. So you gotta run across the road to buy some bread. Yeah, you can do that there. You put it in here just so it's logged properly. And then you have settings screen. So you have this red button here. Basically when that's turned on, the system actually reads out the change to you. So that means that if once you hit the pay button, you just go straight for the cash draw and you just listen to the audio and just give the customer his change back. Pretty convenient. And then there's other settings where you can change the size of your tiles. You can change the length, the width, the height of the tile, the font of the tile, the font size of the tile. You can change the number of menu items on each row. You can change the number of tables on each row. You can change the number of receipts on each row. It's pretty flexible. You can change the printer to which this terminal prints. That's that bit there. Let's exit from that. And then there's the receipts screen. So orders which are finalized, the receipts get locked in the database, and this is where you can either say the customer rocks up the next day with the receipt saying his receipt he was charged incorrectly. You look him up here. Either you type in the receipt and go load receipt, or if it's a very recent receipt, you can pick it up from here as well. It loads the receipt, and yes, anytime you have to refund the customer because of an incorrect payment. And that's how you do it here. If you want a copy of the receipt, you print it out, you hit the refund form, and that's out a customer refund form where you get them to sign here at the bottom, after which you refund the money to the customer, your cash to offside, you give them the money back, and that's a copy of his customer refund copy. So you made a mistake and you push the wrong button, you want to put the refund back on, you go the reverse refund and brings the state of the receipt back to its initial state. Let's exit from there. And then you have the reports. Click the report button. Yeah, what we have here is a reporting services reports. Not very clear on this screen here, but just try and see if I can pull that out. You select the date range. You go view report. There you go, that's your report there. It tells you have sold 7 alcohol items, a total of $80 and no discount, so that's a total of $80. Whereas you've sold 49 food items in that date range, $727, and total discount you gave away was $2.80, which is not too bad at all. And you can certainly drill down, click on the drill down button, and that drills it down from your food to your different categories with your main pasta, pizza, entree, dessert. You can drill down your entree, you can drill down on your pizza to what types of pizza you sold. Which is your large, medium, or your small. Very flexible, you can get rid of that. So these are the kind of the reports you can see, and so this is pretty much an overview of the system in a nutshell. It is definitely flexible, versatile, and easy to use and customizable. And what's great about the system is what you see here. It's handheld. You can take this and run from one table to the other. On a busy day, you want to, rather than going from the customer's table, taking the order, coming back to your terminal, keying it in, and going to the next customer, which is a very tedious task. You just take this and go from customer 1 to customer 2 to customer 3, and the orders get printed off on the kitchen printer straight away. Bang, 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 bang. Thank you very much for watching my video, and looking forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you.